younger generation, particularly undergraduate students. It's their go-to app for everything concerning everything financial literacy, savings, and investments. Okay, so now that we've met the brand, we're going to talk about its purpose, its vision, and its mission. The purpose of the brand is simple. They believe that financial control and security should be accessible to all. And that's why they want to empower university students with the means to navigate the financial landscape by helping them develop healthy financial habits early on so that they can make more informed financial decisions and achieve whatever financial goals they set for themselves. In their future, they believe they want to establish in their vision, they want to establish themselves as the go-to app for students, providing them the support they need on their path to financial security, control, and stability. The mission of the brand is to provide a comprehensive solution through a blend of educational resources, savings and investment opportunities, and engaging events that promote financial literacy among students. The tagline of the brand is level up your finances, save, invest, and crush it. The brand values are built on reliability, education, ease, transparency, security, and fun. The voice of the brand is confident, is friendly, and it's also fun. Since it's a new brand, we also covered potential brand partnerships and collaborations, and some of them include financial education organizations like mymoney.ng. They're going to collaborate with young influencers like Salem and Independent Bella. They're also going to collaborate with student associations and clubs, educational institutions like Unilag, Redeemers University, and other federal universities, and they're also going to collaborate with government agencies. In summary, Unicash is the savings and investment sidekick to university students. It provides them the opportunity to make better financial decisions. So we're going to talk about the market research, target audience, and persona, and this is where Barakat comes in.
So our target audience are Nigerian university students, specifically undergraduate students, both male and female. They are students at private/federal universities as well as polytechnics. Their age ranges from 16 to 24 years old, and they are students who want to get in control of their finances by learning how to save and getting into different investment opportunities. To help inform our targets and buyer personas, we carried out a survey. 10 students responded. We asked them questions on their demography, lifestyle, savings, and investment habits. We have put some major charts in here. From this chart, we see how they typically save, and we see that is majorly split between banks and fintech apps. We see some of their most important saving goals, and we also see their comfortability level with investing. So having carried out the survey with our target audience, we were able to build 3 buyer personas, Mate, Temilade, Godwin, and Chijioke, who are undergraduate university students and who have different saving and investment needs, and their pain points are also reflected. With all this defined, we further know who we need to be marketing to, and we are informed on the type of content we need to create. Now on to our competitive analysis. Our 3 closely related competitors are RiseVest, PiggyVest, and CarryWise. This is because of the services they offer and who their services are for. And here, you can see that we performed a SWOT analysis to assess our competitors. From this SWOT analysis, we're able to understand their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that our competitors have. And we're able to use their information to inform our content strategy, as well as Unicash's unique selling proposition/points. Now onto that. What exactly makes Unicash different? What makes us stand out? And what are those things that we can leverage for our content marketing strategy? And they are: number 1, Unicash differentiates itself by specifically focusing on undergraduate university students. Number 2, Unicash provides free in-app video content to help break down financial jargon. And lastly, Unicash also provides students with what is called a Unicash card, which they can use to get discounts across different sites. Now, moving on to content strategy.
Okay, so for our content strategy, we had 3 goals and objectives, and this is brand awareness, lead generation, and customer acquisition. For brand awareness, we had it split between social media and our website. So for the next 6 months on our social media, we're looking at 10,000 followers on Instagram and TikTok and 5,000 followers on Twitter. We're also looking to generate 50,000 monthly website visits by the end of 2023. For our lead generation, between the next 6 months, we're looking at 5,000 newsletter signups and 10,000 app downloads by the end of 2023 for our customer acquisition strategy. So what are our content pillars? We ensure that our content pillars is a wide mix of educative, inspirational, and entertaining content, and also relevant to our target audience and the goals of our brand. So we have financial literacy, product features and updates, case study, entertaining and relatable content, and user-generated content. So we have a diverse range of content types. We did this to ensure that our target audience is well engaged with every aspect of our content. So we have how-tos, product announcements, human stories, onboarding content, visual articles, and campaigns. For our formats, we have a mix of text and video. So we have email, infographics, blog posts, reels, and carousels. So this is our first month content calendar for social media, and we created a sample to show you. And we have on Thursdays, one thing that we did was we wanted the educative part of things to be more engaging and fun for our audience. So on Thursdays, we have Savings 101, Investing 101, where we teach them different aspects of savings and investment. And on Fridays, we're going to be going on tours of different schools, tagged Unicash Takes Unilag, Unicash Takes Caleb, just to make it more engaging and relatable for our audience. We also created a sample blog post and email content calendar plan. So our blog posts are mostly focused on awareness, authority building, and SEO because we're a new brand. And so we want to ensure that we're getting ourselves out there online. For our emails, we made it a mix of product push and educative content. So how are we going to produce and create our content? So we have a 7-man team, and this is going to be headed by the content marketing manager, who's going to manage the team and implement the strategy. We also have our social media manager, who's going to execute the social media part of things. The social media manager is going to collaborate with our videographer and our graphics designer, both of which are going to create video and design content. Our SEO specialist and our content writer are going to work hand in hand to ensure that our SEO is well optimized. And we're also going to work with an influencer relations and partnerships manager to ensure that user-generated content are apt and well utilized. So we're going to be talking now about content distribution, resources, and KPI. So for our content distribution, we're leveraging both owned and paid.
It seems like Faith is breaking
Faith's
out.
network. Yeah, Faith's network seems frozen. Do you want to pick it up from there?
Yes, I can pick it up from where she left it. So we're talking about our content distribution channels. So they are divided into own channels, earned channels, and paid channels. For our own channels, we have the website and blog, we have our email newsletter, and we have social media posts and profiles. And then for our earned channels, we have media coverage, reviews, social mentions. And then for paid channels, that's where we're going to leverage partnerships with student associations and clubs, influencers, and educational institutions. And then we also have sponsored ads that we carry out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah. And Faith can continue.
So let's talk resources. So our resources are split between sponsored ad, influencers, and our tools. And our budget for the first month is 700,000 naira. 43% of this is going to go to micro influencers, while the rest is split between our sponsored ads and our tools. So what are our KPIs? Every goal needs a way to track it, and that's why we've created our KPIs. So for our brand awareness, we're going to be tracking the first goal that we had, which is around the follower count, through our social shares, comments, like follower, subscriber counts, and brand mentions. We're going to be using our social media insights and analysis to track this. The second goal is going to be tracked through our website traffic, bounce rates, article views, and backlinks. And we're going to be using Google Analytics and our CMS system to track this. For lead generation, we're going to be tracking our email subscriber counts, our click-through rates, our cost per lead, and our bounce rates. And we're going to be using MailChimp and Meta Business Suite to do this. For our customer acquisition, we're going to be tracking the number of app downloads and their conversion rates. And we're going to be using our back-end software to track this. All of this will be reviewed in our monthly meetings and discussion with the content team. We're now going to go to our SEO strategy.
Okay, so for SEO strategy, since Unicash is such a new brand with no website presence, we're going to focus on 3 parts of SEO: the on-page, the off-page, and the technical. For the on-page SEO, we're going to focus on keyword research. We're going to optimize the website content, the meta description, the tags with keywords that we've chosen from our research on SEMrush. Some of the keywords we want to rank for are financial literacy for students, saving money as a student, how to make money while going to school full-time, student savings app, and so on. As for the off-page SEO, we're going to focus on listings and building high-quality backlinks. For listing, we're going to create a Google My Business profile for Unicash to make it easier for our audience to find us out. Our strategy for high-quality backlinks would be collaborations with media outlets like TechAbout to discuss all things finance, especially as it pertains to our audience. We're also going to make pitches to influential finance bloggers to write blog posts as a guest on their platform. This would help us build this would help us build our authority and credibility. For the technical SEO, I'm going to let Faith take this one.
Okay, so for technical SEO, to ensure that we improve our page speed, we're going to compress our images, but still not compromise on the quality. We're also going to reduce the number of redirects on our page and leverage browser caching so that our page does not reload when a visitor returns to it. We're also going to leverage the XML sitemap, and we're going to submit this to Google and other search engine sites so that they can better crawl our websites. We're also going to generate an HTML sitemap to allow website visitors to easily navigate our site, and this is going to be on our footer. We're going to remove all thin and duplicate content so that our users have a great experience, and we're going to write persuasive copy on all our 404 pages. And all of this technical SEO bit is going to be done in collaboration with our websites and technician. And this is going to be done in the back end, both with our SEO specialist and our content writer. So thank you. And any questions?
I can stop sharing my screen, right? Okay.
Thank you very much. Well done. And also presentation. You see I have about a minute on the clock. Now I'm going to hand over to our panelists, Easy and to share some feedback about this presentation, ask questions where need be, and let us know what you think. Well done to everyone on Team Colors, so it's Baraka, Emanuela, and Faith.
Can we
Okay, so just go
sorry,
ahead.
can we like rerun the slides while we ask the questions? Like, can I look at the slides? Yeah, some bits of the slide I'd like to look at again.
Okay, sure. I'll just reshare my screen. Is there a particular slide one to start on?
Yeah, I'm from the target audience.
Yep. Here, yeah.
Yeah, no, actually the buyer persona.
Oh, yeah, here.
Okay. Does Easy want to say anything for now when I still look through?
So I think my first question that I had, well, before I ask my question, congratulations to everyone on that team. I think it's I like how the presentation was done. I think everybody knew their assignment and they did it. So yeah, well done on that. So I wanted you to walk me through what was the thought process when you were doing the SEO bit. So I think that's the last slide, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's the last 2 slides. So let me just move there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to like I'm curious, was this based off of like personal knowledge or like, you know, a lot of research was gone into this, but like I want to know the thought process on this bit of it.
Okay, so the thought process of the SEO was based on what they taught us in class and also research. So as a new website, as a new brand, it doesn't have a website presence. It's just they built, they just constructed the website. That's why we decided to focus on how we're going to start ranking on the web page. And that's why our on page is focused on keyword research. We researched our audience's keyword. We did for RiceVerse, and we found out that they were ranking for how to make money online in Nigeria, something like that. So
Did
we
you actually do that?
What?
Did you actually do that?
Yes, we did it with SEMrush, but they kicked us out after a while because there's no free trial.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why we're only able to do for RiceVerse. Wanted to do for
RiceVerse.
all our competitors, yes.
Okay,
So
okay, well, that's good.
yeah. Then the off page, we did our research on it, and we found out that in order to build high quality backlinks, we need to have other people link back to our websites. So that's why we chose media outlets like TechAbout, because we know that they usually conduct interviews with founding members of fintech companies in Nigeria, same with Crunchbase. And we also decided to make pitches to influential finance bloggers. So that's
Well, we're still on that page.
Oh.
I wrote down a few questions. So I like the way the keywords were stated out. And okay, I like the way the keywords were stated out. It showed that you guys did a little bit of research, and that's interesting. And I wanted to ask what the competition on those keywords were. Was it something that, oh, you're putting this in your strategy, but can you attain this?
I don't exactly remember the volume of these keywords
No,
right now.
I said the competition. So the difficulty to get the goals that you want to get.
Wait, I can take this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that it won't really be easy, especially like starting off as a new like brand. Having like a new website and having to compete with like companies that have already established like a website presence or like already ranking on SERPs. But I think that that's where like all the different other parts of our like content strategy come in, like our plan for like the kinds of blog posts we want to publish, our plan for like how do we want to like optimize different types of like content. I think that's where it comes in. So regarding like the competitiveness level of it, I think it wouldn't be easy starting up as a new brand, but I think it would be supported with the other parts of our content strategy and the types of content that we're kind of like planning. Yeah.
I also wanted to add as well, in our research, a lot of our competitors were ranking for more generalized topics. So things more like how to make money in Nigeria, saving money as a Nigerian, but there was not like a lot that was really focused on students. So yeah, we also considered that as well. And that's why we made it like more student focused.
Actually, that's so brilliant because yeah, so that's like your USP right there. So you're moving away from what RiceVerse is doing, you're moving away from what Piggyvest is doing, and you're picking out your own struggle per se and saying, oh, this is what we would. So yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah. I had another question, but this is like just like a technicality. So I can't remember the slides, but you showed your tools that you were going to use.
That's resources.
So it's not really a big deal, actually. It's just like a technicality. So yeah, so I'm trying to see how you are going to manage resources. And I don't know who you're paying your influencers. I don't know what, because you mentioned Salem and I don't know who. So you have to like do more research around that and see how you can. Okay, I can't take Salem as a micro influencer, so maybe. Then for your tools, you could easily cut costs around your Canva Pro. It's cheaper than that. And your SEO tools, you don't need both of them. So you just need one of them or something like that. And yeah, you could find other cheaper options. So yeah, it's just a technicality, it's not, but then it's important because your marketing budget for the first month. So you have to like get that in place. Faith.
I just wanted to speak to that. So the thing is, the entire plan was for 6 months, but this budget, that's why we wrote specifically micro influencers. So we don't plan to use Salem in the first month. Maybe we should have given the example. So we're looking at people like Independence Bella. That's why we put like the two of them when we're giving examples. So we do not plan to use Salem in the first month. So we're looking at micro influencer fees who are like cheaper. Then for the design software, yeah, we plan to use Adobe and Canva, but I think you're right about Canva Pro. And then for the SEO tools, it was just either of them. We reviewed both prices, so it wasn't like we're going to use the two of them. So just wanted to clarify that as well.
Yeah, and also since it's our like first month, like stepping out, we want to make sure to use the best of the best and make sure that we're really like putting our best foot out there. So I think it's like kind of like a trying process with SEMrush or RF and like with Adobe InDesign and Canva Pro and saying like which works best for us since it's like the first month. But yeah, so answer that and respond to that. Yeah.
That'll be all for me. Feedback, you guys did really well. This is fantastic. I don't know how many days or how many weeks, because this is a lot of work. And yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like it looks very well done. So please, I think my last thing, can we go to where we have the content strategy?
What specific slide?
Okay, just keep going. I think I'll hold on. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Oh, it starts from here.
Oh, this is where it starts from.
Yes.
Okay, let me just do a quick sweep and see. Okay, okay, let's see next slide. Next slide.
Is it this one?
Yeah, hold on here a bit. I was actually going to ask about the calendar, but I mean, I didn't know that I skipped that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they created a calendar. Honestly, this is good. And I don't want to say too much so that you guys will not be so happy.
Okay. Is there any reason why, well, hold on. Is there any reason why all the videos are on Fridays? Except the first one.
Well, all the videos are not on Fridays. We just didn't specify for the other ones. Like other things that come before, they can like fall into like video or infographic, but we just didn't like specifically specify. That's
okay
on our part. Yeah.
Okay, next slide.
Oh.
Somebody want to say something? Okay, next slide, please. So we just wrap this up real quick. Focus emails, continuing cash from fish, okay, next one.
Yes, quick one. Sorry, easy.
Sure.
If you're going to be writing blog posts, how-tos, and all of that, it has to be targeting evergreen contents like the keywords that you mentioned. It's not here in the calendar, so you have to like make sure that's
keywords are
of mind.
Implemented.
You have to like you have to have a lot of evergreen content. A lot.
Okay, next slide. I think that's pretty much all for me. Okay, yeah, I think that's all I have from me. But yeah, well done, guys. You guys did a great job.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So I'll stop
you.
sharing now. Right.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I feel like just, pretty tell assignment. Yeah. Great work from everyone on Team Colossus. Guys, let's shout out to them in the chat box. And yeah, well done job to you all. It has been awesome. What you guys have done is really awesome. It's a very good work. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. All right, thank you very much, everyone on Team Colossus. A quick note to the panelists. So on the sheets where you guys are working on, at the top, you see the project. So everybody's project is going to be linked on that. So you can also view it while they are presenting as well. So that's for the panelists. And while we prepare to have Team Giza come up and take the stage, thank you very much, Team Colossus. Once again, you guys have done amazing work. I think you have set the bar. And yeah, let's see what other teams have in store for us. Are they going to raise the bar? Are they going to smash it out of the post? All right, let's see what's going on. No pressure, guys. Team Giza, without any further ado, let's have you guys on stage. Thank you very much, Emanuela, Barakat, and Faith. Team Giza.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
Good morning. Hi.
Hola today. How you doing?
I'm
How
very
you
well,
doing?
thank you. Very well, thank you. I'm representing Team Giza.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead to share your screen?
Yes, please.
That's if I start the timer. Okay. All right. Welcome, Olatunde, and your time starts now.
All right. Hello everyone. Good morning once again. So my name is Olatunde Mustafa and I'm representing Team Giza. We are working on an edtech company called Educare. So myself and my team members, Abiola, Inago, and Apollo, we're here. So um, basically about Educare, right? Right. So about Educare, Educare is an edtech platform, that is designed to empower individuals from various backgrounds who aspire to acquire tech skills and transition into, the tech industry. We offer flexible, self-paced learning options, practical hands-on training, and comprehensive curricula, to ensure that our learners gain in-demand skills that are needed to succeed in tech. So, right. So our target audience, we're targeting, people within the age range of 18 to 45 years, gender, male and female. The education, as long as you're educated, right? So various education backgrounds, occupation, diverse range of professionals, right? It could even be undergrads as well. So long they're looking to transition into tech. Location, our primary focus is Nigeria. Then we identified their pain points and on there, cost is one of the things. People want something that is sort of affordable, right? Because those are the people we're catering to. So access to quality education that can be expensive, and financial constraints will deter some individuals from pursuing their goals. Another pain point is career growth. People are looking to upskill, and then we find that the tech industry offers vast opportunities and lucrative positions, but the lack of relevant skills act as barrier for preventing them to explore other opportunities. Then the pay, right? The in thing right now is that get into tech, and there's this idea of there's money in tech. I mean, there's some truth in that. So people are looking to upskill and looking more for themselves. Then there's a skill gap. The knowledge gap can be a significant obstacle to entering the tech industry and prevent career advancement. So we are catering to that to ensure that people are better skilled. Limited access to hands-on experience. Many tech professionals lack opportunities to gain real-world experience because you find that people are looking for ways to get into tech, but then they need the practical know-how, to do this, and we look to prefer to cater to that people. Communication preferences, where our target audience are digital channels such as email, social media platforms, and online forum. Social media engagement, then social media basically on LinkedIn, Twitter, Reddit. We participate in discussions, follow influential tech personalities, and join relevant groups and communities. We find them in webinars and workshops, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. They participate in discussions, follow influential tech personalities, and join relevant groups as well. So yeah, here we have our buyer persona. You can see their interests. Just because of time, I don't want to spell out of those out. So their interests, their challenges. But then this is a typical example of our buyer persona. His name is Toby. He's 23 years. Studying microbiology. But then he's looking to transition into tech because microbiology in Nigeria is that's a very good field on the table. So he's single, he has no kids, and then so this is supposed to be monthly income. So there's a mistake. Monthly income 120,000 naira. Yeah, so we have the interest, the challenges, the steps to take to fix, that which is taking person's transition into tech, which Educare caters to. His goals, his motivation, his frustration, which is high cost of courses, lack of opportunities to gain experiences. Then you have the sources of information, where it's where you get information from social media, webinars, workshops, and all of that. One additional information. This is someone who wants to do, someone who wants to accomplish many personal and professional goals by transitioning into tech. Now we move on to our quantitative analysis, and we're looking at the first, I can say it. So quantitative analysis, right? Our first quantitative is a dev career, and we have their benefits, their marketing strategies, their pricing models, customer levels, the benefits, the remote learning, beginner friendly, and the marketing strategy is basically to our main focus, partnerships with hubs and co-working spaces, so the participants can learn social media marketing, sponsorships, and companies, testimonials, community and mentor spotlights, right? The customer satisfaction, seems to be like really too high. Cost of time. Then the next one we have in Old School Africa. The benefits, beginner-friendly program, diploma certificate at the end of the training, soft skill training, talent pipeline for companies to hire graduates and all of that. Marketing strategies, influencer marketing, the region likes of content creator called Files as well. Social media marketing, testimonials, word of mouth referrals, product feature announcements, and all of that. The customer satisfaction level. So the customer satisfaction level for our school has largely been positive, given one of the co-founders is going to address issues and all of that. The next one is Decagon, the benefits, mentorship, and networking, and all of that. Marketing strategies they have to include. They have educational partnerships with reputable hiring partners. They have testimonials from past students and all of that. Customer satisfaction levels, Decagon has received feedback from its rigorous training and job placement success. People have also wanted their pay after learning the program. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to use through. We have Boutique as well. We have Treford as well. And we have Studio. Those are other competitors we're looking at. So the gaps that we've actually identified, most edtech companies looking to transition into tech focus on offering code-related courses, right? Such as the cloud engineering, the typical technical stuff. Now, another gap is while competitors will provide training, mentorship, and job placement assistance, we can strengthen our networking and industry connection offerings, right? That's something that we think would be more valuable to who we're trying to cater to. Most competitors are training on digital skills, but there's a gap in specialized content and resources tailored specifically to individuals transitioning into tech and how certain skills can translate to others in tech. Lastly, some competitors may charge tuition fees or utilize income sharing agreements, but potentially posing a financial barrier for students seeking to transition into tech. Some don't have the money to put down, but some of these institutions are too expensive. Now for opportunities, content diversity is our course offering basically with no code. Educate can leverage remote learning as a key selling point, offering its convenience, flexibility, accessibility, cost effectiveness to learners across Nigeria. Affordable cost, we're looking at that as well, because connectivity is so high in Nigeria. We can cater to, we can foster a strong community with educate governance and collaborate and signatureship session with industry professionals. Lastly, we should regularly gather feedback from learners to improve and refine our offerings. We can also offer opportunities for learners to engage in continuous learning and upskilling even after completing the initial transaction programs. And all of that. Then differentiation or areas and differentiation basically ensure that education's content and curriculum remains relevant and up to date. Then our differentiation, strong customer support system, highlight practical aspects of education's offerings with emphasis on hands-on projects, real-world applications and industry relevant skills. Lastly, provide retailing content and personalized learning paths that cater specifically to individuals transitioning into tech. Then our SWOT analysis, our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, right? Our strengths, comprehensive tech and transition programs, and this includes the no-code aspect of it as well. Individualized mentorship and support, practical experience, and real-world projects, flexible learning options and remote classes. So the weakness, negative brand perception due to content challenges, limited brand awareness compared to competitors, limited track record or testimonial compared to established competitors. So those are weaknesses, and then there are opportunities we're looking to correct those. So we're looking to grow demand for tech, in Nigeria, for tech skills in Nigeria, potential for partnerships with educational institutions, emerging online communities, and for tech transition, increasing awareness and interest in remote learning, upskilling, and continuous learning trend in tech industry, then our threats, intense competition from established tech companies, economic factors impacting individuals' ability to invest in education, regulatory challenges affecting the edtech industry, and lastly, potential limitation rather of educators' programs by competitors. Now, our next selling point. Why choose us? We offer virtual learning for convenience, right? So you don't have to struggle through Lagos traffic or wherever it is you are, wherever you are in the country, you can catch up with virtual learning. Secondly, learn on the go at your own pace with our e-learning platform. Even if you're not able to catch up with classes and all of that, you can still meet up and catch up with all of what is posted up. Practical based learning, right? The case studies and exercises that you're going to work on to practice all of what you're learning. Fourth, instrumental payments, we're providing that as well to at least make it easy. You get certified at the end of the program, which you can put in your LinkedIn to show that yes, you're actually certified for this. Then you get the chance to learn from professionals from top firms in the world. So they come in as our facilitators, they come in, they share their real life experiences with you, and it's not just all theory and all of that. Then we move on to our app features. One of the two major things that we're going to include reminders, right? So we send reminders to our app. For students, we remind them on assignments, classes, and tasks to take. Then we give the badges as well. We give badges upon completed milestones, to sort of encourage them and boost them to ensure that they follow through the whole process. And then move on to our content strategy. Now, our content strategy is largely tied to our organization goals, three main goals: acquisition goals, awareness, and conversion goals. Acquisition goals, we are looking to increase the number of sign-ups for each class by 15 people before resumption. Yes. Awareness goals increase brand awareness by 20% within the next quarter. Conversion goals improve the conversion rate of website visitors to sign-ups by 10% within 6 months. Now, content goals, we're ensuring that our content goals are actually smart, specific, measurable, achievable, and relevant. And so acquisition goals were creating content and implementing content that drives signups for each class, aiming at 15 signups per class before resumption. Content can include class-specific success stories, testimonials, detailed program descriptions. For awareness goals, we're looking to develop engaging and shareable content to increase brand awareness by 20%. And this will include informative blog posts, infographics, and videos that highlight the value of tech, the value of new transition into tech, basically, and showcase NK's expertise and success stories. Our conversion goals will begin to produce persuasive and targeted content that addresses potential barriers and encourages website visitors to sign up for classes, ultimately improving conversion rates by 10%. And this will include, program benefits, FAQs, and comparison grants. Now we move on to our. So this is our content plan. We're having the topics and the formats that they're going to go into. Just for the sake of time, I'm not going to go into detail. Then our goals, like I said, they're smart goals. So we put timelines to know that by this time we want to achieve X, Y, Z. It's a lot, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to use through all of that. Then we have our content creation. We have our content creation and distribution strategy. Website and blog, publish content on Weekend's website and maintain an active blog section where new articles and posts are regularly added. Social media channels, email newsletters, send out regular newsletters featuring creator content and all of that. Partner collaborations, collaborate with industry influencers, tech communities and educational institutions to co-create content, host joint webinars and participate in best program opportunities. SEO optimization, optimize content for search engine optimization to ensure that we rank high on search engine result pages. And then we do this by incorporating relevant keywords, multi-tags, and creating content that addresses the target audience's search intent. Online communities partner with tech communities like Content Africa, Non-Tech in Tech, Marketers Hub, Tech Marketers Hub, Tech Africa, and all of the relevant options as well. Now, from there, we move on to our SEO strategy. Relevant keywords, we're having tech skills and.
Hi, Olatunde.
Yes.
Your time is up, so begin to round up.
Okay. So all of the numbers you see, the 5,000, the 50, the 500, are actually our average monthly search, which I believe accounts for the volume. So all of these are keywords. And then if you look at the top, you can see the URL structure. We include that the H1 tag, which is the title, the meta description, list of valuables to them, and then the meta tag. So we do all of that. Then high quality backlinks, guest blogging, and the website mentions, improve page load speed, avoid heavy images and compress them without compromising the quality. Fix broken internal links and outbound links by either editing the target URL or moving it all together. Then other practices, we're going to include alt text in our images and ensure internal linking to other relevant content on the page as well. So the metrics we're going to be using to check our app downloads, App Store, Connect, where we find the app analytics and all of that to see where our conversion is coming from. Google Play, yes, then our engagement, we're looking at like shares and all of that. The user registration, the same percentage of increase, channels that generate the most drop-off rates, average time to complete registration, users remain active and all of that. Conversion rate, sign-ups, newsletter subscriptions, app download, registration, join list, customer satisfaction, assessing the instructors and the instructors after class, the revenue generation, and ultimately paid awareness for these programs. We'll have our brand strategy where we apply our brand values, and then our brand positioning as well. And equips individuals with practical tech skills needed to succeed in digital era. Our message in our tagline is unlock your tech potential, and the primary message transform your career with practical tech skills. Then lastly, we have our building awareness and credibility strategy. which is what you see here, that we're going to, like I mentioned earlier, incorporate brand partnerships and collaborations, work with influencers and collaborate with universities and educational institutions to provide supplemental tech courses. Now we have our brand elements, then that's it.
Thank you so much, Olatile. That was intense, but thank you very much for going through it. Yes, thank you very much, Olatunde, and to everyone at Team Visa. Well done job. Now let's have a panelist, Easy and Tolu, share some feedback. Yes.
Um, okay. Well done, Olatunde.
Thank you.
That was something that was not easy to give out. Are there other members of your team here?
Okme and Abiola, I don't know if you're on the phone.
Hi, Okwe. Hi. So yeah, that was quite detailed, it was quite detailed. I have like a few questions, and the reason I asked for your team members was so it's not just only you that's
Yeah, I don't know if they're here. Okme and Abiola, you guys on the phone, let me speak.
Okpa is here. Abiola is not, but Okpa, go ahead.
okay.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Hi, Okwe. Okay, so back to the slide. Can we just go back to the slide a bit, to the USP bit?
USP. Yes, please.
Yeah, okay, so I see about 6 things mentioned here, and these are
Yes.
also the things that you mentioned with your competitors. So you say some of your competitors have instrumental payment options. So I'm not sure how this is a USP. Any of this is the USP because they're basically doing this. So what stands you out? What differentiates you from the rest? So that's one question.
So to speak to that, I mean, clearly some are considered, some of them actually do some of this, but I feel like especially when it comes to what's the word, the finance part of it, right? We're looking to say make it a bit more affordable than the other options. I think we
Can you afford to make it affordable and still quality?
well, without compromising quality, we can try our best.
Okay. So that's one question. I don't know if Easy has any questions before I move on, or like feedback.
No, I mean, just go on, but I wanted to say that like maybe the other person in the group can speak, like just answer the next question. So Tony's not like, so he's not doing all the, talking and answering.
Yeah.
Because I mean it's a group work, it's a group project. So if there should be like, division of labor. So maybe one person is doing like the presentation and then somebody else is like, sticking their neck out to take like the questions.
So I guess Okwe we have to take over.
Yeah.
Okay. My other question was, how do you track results? I didn't see much of that in the KPI. I'm not sure. Maybe you have to like. Okay, percentage of users. I'm so sorry for the background noise. Someone is testing their mountain bike in my estate, and it's annoying me right now. So yeah, how do you track results? From what I see here, you're tracking products and you're handling people. yeah, this is an educare platform. You're teaching people how to. So basically, your competitor is Treford. Treford is supposed to track people. Oh, where is this person right now? So if you've been able to track where your students are, would help you improve or get more people to your brand. So in the case where Olatunde now is done with this project, is now a big time content marketer, Trafford is going to brag about it and put it somewhere on their LinkedIn and say, oh, this person went through us, he learned from us, and yeah, is our boy, that kind of thing. So I guess that's one way to track results. And so like, how do you, so now beyond educare, beyond your signups, beyond your, okay, so cost satisfaction at the end of the program. Yeah, so beyond all of that, there's a job application type thing where you're going to be helping Olatunde get his CV done and making sure that who is applying to the right opportunities. So how do you track that? How do you ensure that it's done? One thing that came to mind was like having like badges. When you mentioned badges, I was thinking of having badges on like LinkedIn. So you know when you complete a course on like HubSpot, and HubSpot gives you like a certificate and they give you like a code on the certificate. So like when you now go in LinkedIn to add that, oh, I completed this course from HubSpot and this is my code for my certificate, that kind of thing. So I guess that's the way to like track your people basically. So yeah. Then, so I guess I've answered your question. Right. Then to the SEO, because that's the one that is paining me. Why is it just one article?
So actually, we have 5 articles, but Okwa worked on the slide, but she couldn't fit all of the articles in. I think she had trouble. Okwa, would you like to speak on that?
Okay, yes. So as Olatunde said, we had 5 articles, but after I did this one, I wasn't able to like fit it into the slides to look like this. And I didn't want us to not submit yesterday. So yes, this one was, the rest are there in the research documents that we did, but I just couldn't fit it to fit into the slides. Yes.
We are not in your research document. Well, so yeah, I see what I understand basically what I can do too. So I really understand.
Tolu, I don't know if you'd like to see. I can show you the other.
No. It's no. This is the presentation. So this is it. But I hear you. And what tools were you using to get your keywords?
Google at Keyword Planner. That's what we used to get the keywords. And then we showed the algorithmic research, which included here. And then most of these keywords, the competition of them are below. So I think that was the positive as well, since that the competition is also high.
The competition was what?
Low.
I didn't get that.
The competition for the keywords were low. I think
So they
about
were
one or two
low.
of them. Yeah, I think just about one or two of them were medium, but largely they were low.
Okay. Yeah, my only gripe with this was the fact that it was just one article and I should be seeing more. So for you to reach your goals, there should be at least a couple tens of articles every month, that kind of thing. And if it's just one article, there's no way you're reaching that goal. So I get you. I hear you. And yeah, that will be all from me. You guys did well considering the time restraints and all of that. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, for me, I mean, I think that like a lot of the questions have been asked. But I will give feedback to say that if you had to do this again, right, considering that it's a group work, I think it's very important for, because I was stressed for you, I'm not gonna lie. Like at some point I was like, Kai, must be exhausting. So I would say that, like, if you had to do something like this again, I think everybody in the group should, speak. That way it just shows that you guys actually did the work, and that everybody was fully involved in the work and everybody knows what they're doing. So that when questions come your way, right, it's not one person answering, everybody can equally contribute as well. Do you get? So I think that's very important because, I mean, aside both of you, it clearly just seems like you did the bunch of the work, right? Even though I don't know if that's the situation, right? So yeah, I mean, I think that's why it's a group work, because we don't expect that one person does it alone. But yeah, well done on that.
Thank you very much.
All right, no problem.
All right, thank you very much to everyone in Team Giza, and thank you to our panelists. Well done, job Olatunde, well done, job Okpe, and well done to everyone in Team Giza. It's been wonderful. It's been interesting. How are you guys feeling? I want to just go into the chat box. Let me know how you guys are feeling so far. We have 2 more teams to go. We are halfway.
OAP.
Yeah, how are you all feeling? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Okay, give me an emoji reaction to represent what you're feeling like right now. What emoji represents how you're feeling like right now? Just give me that emoji. Yeah, give me an emoji to represent how you're feeling like. Okay, I see the muscles here. I see the muscles. Okay. I'm seeing very interesting emojis in the chat box now. Okay. I want to see more emojis. How you feel like, guys? Okay. I like this one that says just chill. It feels like I'm just calm, calm and confident. Calm and confident. I like that. We have 2 more teams to go. And I believe you are ready. Team at service, come up on stage right now. Let's begin to hear from you. Let's see you. Let's know you're there and you're ready for us. Team at service. Yes.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. How you doing? Are you ready? Are you ready to take us on a ride?
Fine. How you doing?
Are you ready to take us on a ride?
Yes, but just a minute. Yes, I am, but just a minute. Praise is sharing our screen. Praise.
Okay. Yes, Praise is sharing our screen. All right. Great. So we have the screen share ready. I see the team is ready. Everyone is ready. And without any further ado, I'm going to bring up my timer. And your time starts now.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ola, and I'll be kicking off the presentation for Team Artemis. This is our content marketing strategy for Educare. Educare has currently been experiencing some issues with its content marketing that has affected its brand perception and revenue. And I'm just going to go ahead into our presentation proper now. Press, could you please next slide, please. Move to the about us slide. Praise. Okay. So get to know us. We are Educare, and we are the ultimate educational playground for individuals who are passionate about no code and code tech careers and are eager to expand their knowledge. Our mission is to be Africa's leading edtech company in the next 5 years, and our mission is to bring tech knowledge. Moving on,
Hello, Ola. A quick pause to your time.
Yes, please,
I'm going to stop your video feed.
Yeah, so moving on, we did our computers.
I'm going to stop your video feed so that you can optimize for your audio. There seems to be a network lag. So go ahead right now.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. So moving on, we did our competitors analysis before any other thing. We tried to see what our competitors are doing right that we can leverage. And next slide, please. Our major competitors are, Coursera, Treford, and Udemy. And we used some key things to measure what they were doing right, and these things were like the benefit that they offered, the features, the gaps that they have, the value proposition, target audience, marketing strategy, and customer satisfaction level, as you can see from this table. Then we use this to work on our SWOT analysis, and then that is our strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. Our major strength is the wide range of tech courses that we offer, and mentorship program. And then weakness is like the brand awareness, like as our content marketing is, causing an issue. So it has affected our brand awareness. And the opportunity we have is, the ever-growing market, and then partnerships, upscaling, and continuous learning, policies and regulation, pricing pressures, and then user adaptation. This means, moving users from the traditional way of learning to like coming to learn virtually. And then moving on. Next slide, please, Praise. Okay, so yeah, moving on, we defined our target audience, and our target audience are people aged 16 to 40. Why age 16 to 40 is to be explained in the subsequent slide. Location is Nigeria, and they're passionate about the tech industry. Working professionals looking to advance their career in tech, working professionals looking to looking to transition to tech. Then also students who are like high school graduates, university graduates, and undergrads, and then business owners and tech founders. These are our target audience. Yeah. Moving on. Yeah, so moving on, we did our user persona, and what were our ideal users, what are they like, and we grouped them into three user persona, basically. Sorry, please, just a minute. And yeah, so we have Mike, is 70 years of age, and we basically pointed out their demography, their age, their pain points, their purchasing power, and their location as well. Simi is an undergrad student in Uniben. She's 20 years old. Sarah is 29 years old, career transitioner based in Rivers. And moving on. Next slide, please. Okay, so yeah, we did our brand strategy, basically to look at what is our brand story. We were established in 2020, and since 2020, we've helped. Apologies about the background noise. Since 2020, we've helped like thousands of Nigerians, transition into tech and build a sustainable career in tech. Moving on, we have our brand values. Which next slide, please. So the next thing, we have our brand value, which is innovation, excellence, passion, integrity, and customer-centric. We are very concerned about our customers, and then we consider them a lot in everything that we do. That is our brand value. So the other cool thing is about our brand voice, which is like we're innovative. Our brand voice is innovative, empowering, and approachable. Our brand archetype is the sage, because it embodies wisdom, expertise, and nurturing. Then we have our brand identity as well. We basically talked about our tagline. Brand is friendly, semi-formal, and professional. Moving on, we did our USP, what stands out from our competitors, what differentiates us. Thing is that we have courses available to our marketers, like the high school students. We're targeting them because some people, some students want to transition into go into tech right after secondary.
At this point, I would recommend somebody takes it up from where she stopped. Anyone on the team that can take it up?
Yes. So our unique selling point, I'll just quickly go from our unique selling points. So our unique selling point is that our courses are available to younger people, that is high school students interested in tech careers. We also offer both live sessions, that is formal boot camps, and safe self-paced courses as well. We also give out honor badges to people for completing their course or making it a milestone. Next slide, please. So our content strategy, let's go. Next slide. So first off, we carried out a content audit, and these are the things we noticed. First off, there was a decrease in their social media engagement. There was a decrease in leads from about 3,000 leads monthly to less than 1,000. There were low signups from minors. That's on an average, from an average of 30 monthly to 10. There was also a decrease in conversion, and also a decrease in newsletter subscribers from an average of 200 new subscribers monthly to 100. Next slide. So based on this content audit that we did, we created these content goals. So that's like to get 50 signups from minors, to increase our conversion rates, to get 100 newsletter subscribers by the end of the first month, to increase newsletter open rate by 5%, to increase organic traffic, to increase social media management engagement rates, and to increase monthly leads. And then we created our content goals in such a way that it progresses from what we aim to achieve from the first month, in third month, and by the end of the year. And then these are our revenue projections based on these goals that we have created. Next slide, please. So what do our target audience need? So first off, we carried out a market survey, and then these were the needs that were pointed out in the question. We have career direction and guide, reliable resources, community, an affordable platform, opportunity to work on case studies to build their portfolios. They need to upskill, then self-paced courses because some people have like time constraints. Next slide. Okay, so here's our customer's journey. From here, Praise will be taking it up.
All right, thank you, Faye. I'll be moving very quickly from where Faye has stopped. So we mapped out our customer journey from the prospect phase to the win-back phase, and we've also gone ahead to attribute various content types to different stages of the customer journey. As you also know, this is not a new brand, so we have users and people at different stages of this customer journey. Moving on, we drafted our content pillars, and we also went ahead to create a 1-month calendar to show how we'll be infusing these content pillars on our social media platforms. We've also made sure to create the content strategically to speak to various stages of the customer journey as well. Moving on from that, we also created a newsletter calendar and a blog calendar. We're hoping to send out 2 newsletters a week on Thursdays and Saturdays, Thursdays being our general newsletters, and Saturdays being specifically for people who are currently signed up to learn with us. We also have our blog calendar down there, and as you can see, we've also carefully crafted each topic for specific reasons, either awareness, authority building, or lead generation, or a combination of both. And of course, these blog posts will be optimized for search engines, which I'll be getting to in a bit. So our SEO strategy, this is how we intend to drive traffic to our site and rank on SERPs. So first of all, we did a keyword research. These are some of the keywords we used, and we've put some snippets of the analytics, so you can see the search volume, the keyword difficulty, and even the search intent. So we tend to use these keywords to create topic clusters and also strategically infuse it in the content of our blog posts as well. Other strategies to be using regarding SEO: content auditing, basically identifying low performing and best performing content to see what needs to go, what we need to optimize, and what we need to replicate. We'll also be carrying out on-page SEO tactics, such as revamping our SEO title tags, incorporating keywords in each website and blog page URL, and others that we've listed here. Of course, acquiring backlinks from high authority sites. This is also very important for us to help our own sites, get higher authority. So we'll be partnering with high authority sites and also be carrying out guest blogging. Of course, another way to get organic traffic to our website is through social media. So we'll be linking posts from our social media to our blogs, social media platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Another thing we'll be doing is linking SEO and analytic tools to our websites. SEO tools like SEMrush and analytic tools like Google Analytics. This will help us to better optimize our website content and, of course, track what we're doing. Finally, on SEO, we'll be working with our webmaster developer to improve page load speed and, of course, optimize our websites through submitting XML sitemaps to enable search engine spiders crawl our websites effectively. Moving on from that, these are some of the sites we intend to acquire backlinks from: TechHabal, TechCrunch, TechNext, and we've gone ahead to impute snippets of their metrics as well, so we can see how much traffic that these sites are gathering and how it can also help us build our site authority. So next, how do we intend to distribute this content that we have created? We'll be using the three aspects of the content promotion umbrella, which is owned media, earned media, and paid media. So under owned media, we'll be utilizing our own social media channels and, of course, blogs and emails as well. And we've gone ahead to highlight the content formats that we'll be using for each specific channel. Under earned media, of course, we know that we don't have total control over this, but we intend to make use of everything we get. So in terms of UGC, reposting to our socials, reviews, posting these on our feeds, on our websites for people to see, and the others that we've listed here. Finally, paid media, we intend to make use of influencer marketing, making use of influencers in the tech industry to increase brand awareness and reach, and of course, get people talking about our brand. We also have paid ads on our socials and search engine marketing. Moving on very quickly, we'll be partnering with communities like Empower Her Community and the others that we've listed here. We'll be offering things like exclusive discounts to members of their communities, scholarships, and the likes. This helps us to get our brand in front of their audience, which helps us to increase reach, awareness, and all of that. We'll also be partnering with these platforms that we've highlighted here. As you can see, their monthly visits are quite high, so that helps us with our reach and, of course, our awareness as well. We've also gone ahead to map out the team members and responsibilities. Of course, these people are going to be working hand in hand with the content marketing manager to ensure that this content marketing plan comes to life. So we have our content writer, SEO specialist, graphics designer, and the likes that we've listed here. And we've also gone ahead to highlight what each of these people will be doing to ensure that this content marketing plan comes to life. Moving on very quickly from that. So how do we intend to measure success? What does success look like for us in this content marketing plan? So success will be determined by conversion rates, paid subscriptions, customer satisfaction rates, social media engagement rates, user engagement rates, and the likes that we've listed here. So this will help us determine or know whether our content marketing strategies are actually working for us or not. For instance, on conversion rates, we hope to get 150 general signups, general meaning both paid and unpaid signups, and this will be measured monthly from our software back end. I'll move down to the right-hand corner where we have churn rates. We intend to have less than 5% churn rates monthly. Churn rates being the number of people who unsubscribe from our platforms or stop using it altogether. And this will be measured by calculating the percentage of customers lost monthly. We also have other ways we'll be measuring each of these KPIs and metrics listed on the screen here. So this is what success will look like for us in this content marketing campaign and how we'll measure whether or not our content marketing strategies are actually working. Thank you very much for listening. Once again, we are Team Artemis.
Well done, job, team Artemis. Please note I added an extra minute because of the technical glitches I was faced earlier. But well done, job, team Artemis. Well done to everyone on the team. I think you guys have done a great job. And now we'd like to hear from our panelists, your feedbacks and your comments, the questions if you have any. Powerful ladies. I like this team picture here. Just this team picture just shows 4 powerful ladies. Awesome. Easy, Tolu, over to you.
Hi guys. So there's a cheat code here. Whoever designed this presentation is a cheat. Someone cheated with this presentation because they have to teach me, how did you do this? The design, the colors, everything is just hitting me like jollof rice. Is so good. So yeah, and low-key, the presentation might distract me from the ideas. Wow, I will persist. I will stand by. So yeah, good job on the presentation. So I don't know if Izzy has questions. I have like, not like there are questions per se. I just need like clarity on what you guys said, that kind of thing.
Also, no problem. So feel free to ask.
Okay. So yeah, I wrote down nice presentation. Why were you using white people though on the user persona? I don't like seeing white people on design. I don't like white people like that. So yeah, why white people? But yeah, the great presentation cancels out many of the fallouts. So I saw the content audit. If you guys can just like go back to the content audit, the one before the goals, before the content goals. Yes, I think it's this one. Who is this audit on?
It's on Educare.
I don't understand.
So it's basically hypothetical data to show, that they have issues with their content.
People created data from your asses and gave us. That's a crime. Yeah. I like it. I like the fact that there was an audit. So I just wanted to be sure if it was real but I like the fact that there was an audit. So before you make your goals, you have to like go back and find data and say, oh, this data is informing our goals, which is brilliant. Because you have to have data first before you now create a strategy. And yeah, that's good. The fact is hypothetical as stands with many things, but I like it. I like the idea. What else? There was something else. I also like the customer journey map, because the map would also inform your strategy, inform how you are executing things. So you're not just doing things out of your whim. So you're creating the content according to the map that's the funnel that people are on. So let's see, where is it? Yeah, so in the prospect phase, you have the type of content that you're going to be creating. In the acquisition phase, you already have type of content that you'll be creating. So it's basically bottom of the funnel, top of the funnel type stuff that you guys are doing here. And yeah, it's brilliant. I like it. Yeah, I like the backlink slide. The slide where you guys had a backlink data basically about tech about. Is that real? Because now that people are now creating.
Yes, this one is real.
Okay, yeah. So this also informs who you are going to be reaching out to for backlinks. And it is fantastic. Yeah, there was something. Hold on. Yeah, and is there a content calendar? I guess I must have missed that.
Yes, there's one at the Department of Public.
Okay, so content pillars. Okay. Okay, so I guess the only bane I have is that the topics of the blog post are not there, but the topics of the social media posts are there.
The topic of blog posts are there in the next slide. Yes, here. The top
Okay.
left part is for the email calendar, and then the lower right part is for the blog calendar.
Okay. What is informing these topics? Is there keyword research that was done to inform, to like tell you that, oh, this is why we're creating this topic?
Yes, we did a lot of keyword research. No, not everything completely, but we targeted keywords with difficulty, and then just try to make topics out of those.
I remember that slide. Look, they were not low difficulty. They were not. But yeah, I see the work. But that's just it. They were not low difficulty, they were like medium difficulty. And as a new brand, I don't think you'll be able to achieve that. So, but yeah, I hear it. I see it. That's all from me.
Okay, yeah. So well done, guys. I see, like you said, I really, really love this slide. So kudos to whoever created it. Great job.
Person is a designer, and the person is
See,
lying.
they just see straight up. I'm telling you, or the person is living with somebody that does
Very
on this
designer.
side. And I think it was intentional. So that's like, whatever you see, design will just bamboozle us.
Right.
Anyways, but honestly, yeah, well done. So let me look at what I wrote. So yeah, I like the content audit part as well, just like Tolu talked about. Please, can you go to the KPIs bit of this, like where you have the metrics? No, not this one. There's another slide after. Yeah, this one. So was that the okay, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, so I like this. I like that the rates were added here as well. So for instance, like we see, it said 10% conversion rates by, blah, 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 end of the month. Here, you also include the number as well. Included it here. I think it was pretty much included everywhere. And I think that I really like that because, I mean, with this presentation so far, it clearly shows that like, you know what you're doing and you know the results that you're looking to get from this campaign, right? So I like the precision of, this particular part of the presentation. So yeah, I think that's pretty. Or do I have anything on my list?
This was informing the 13.9 million.
Which one?
The
So basically, we set our
I'll take
content
that.
goals like according to first off, Educare offers two plans. We have the standard plan and we have the pro plan, and then both of them have values to them. Like we know how much each of them is. So this rate, like the 13.9 million, is actually a calculated figure. Like when we round up from our revenue projection, and then we set out in the slide, so we actually calculated how much we actually would get if we meet our content goals.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
brilliant.
if
Yeah. Clear.
Who always saying?
Yeah, I heard. It's clear. Like that's all from me.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to see. Like, this is a good job well done. So well done, everybody who was in this group.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I don't know how to stop sharing.
You people, okay, don't worry, I can help you do that from here.
Okay.
You people have used your design to sway the facilitators, sweep them off their feet. The panelists, you use it to sweep them off their feet. Well done, Joe, to everyone in that was Team Artemis. I want to say a big shout out to everyone in Team Artemis and special shout out to the people or person involved in the slide design. I think you guys have done a great job. Now we come to the finale. The last but not the least. Do you understand? The last but not the least. This is going to be a very interesting presentation. I hope we're all ready for it. I hope you've all had a great time so far. And I hope you're ready to go into the very last presentation we have for today. All right, without any further ado, Olympia, Team Olympia. How are you all doing in Team Olympia today? I can see your beautiful faces. They're already on my screen. And yeah, have another gentleman. I've seen beautiful female faces, and now we have a very awesome gentleman. I like your, is that a Kango or a cap or a baseball cap?
Okay, so Kango.
Oh, nice. Looking nice as well. All right. So you can share your screen. Share your screen. Okay. Pocket party. Without any further, okay, your time starts now.
All right, everyone, welcome to Pocket Party. I'm going to let my teammate Adiayo start up.
Adiayo,
can you hear me?
Adiayo, we cannot hear your audio at the moment. So I will recommend that Quinette try to take it up from here.
Okay, hello everyone. So my name is Quinette, and the name of our app is Pocket Party. We're working on a fintech. We worked on a fintech brand, and we named it Pocket Party specifically for students. And the Party is the pidgin pronunciation because we realized that a lot of Nigerian university students like to converse in their pidgin language. So we deduced the agenda, and when we figured out the content marketer responsibility, the app aim and goal, and the content marketer primary objective, we developed a comprehensive marketing plan, which is what I'm going to be showing you moving on in this slide. The intro is that Pocket Party is a savings app designed to help Nigerian university students cultivate a good savings habit and encourage investments. So we looked at our target audience, and we found out that we're going to be working with 15 to 30-year-old students, both male and female. They reside in Nigeria. They are mostly university students. Some of them are salary earners, some of them are allowance earners and business owners. But we also noticed that we have a little bit of novices. These are people that are new, freshers in the university, who have no idea of what savings is. We looked at their needs and their basic needs, which is food, data, books and stationery, school fees, and transport. Then we looked at the behaviors of our target audience, and we noticed that they are peer influence, meaning that they are influenced a lot by their friends. They make their decisions based on their friends. They rely on their parents, and they also have what we call impulsive buying. We looked at their pain points, which is SAPA mostly. Their money runs out before the semester ends. And we also noticed that they have a distrust of digital financial platforms. Now we looked at our buyer personas. We have 3 different buyer personas. The first one being students who are financially dependent on their parents. The second one being students who are new to the digital savings app and culture. And the last one being business owners who are also students. Now, let's meet Amaka Gambo. She's our first buyer persona, and she's a student who is relying on her parents and guardians to cover her school expenses. Amaka goes broke easily because she's an impulsive buyer, and she's also easily influenced by her friends. Amaka is 18 years old, and most times when she buys, she always feels regret because her money runs out easily. Then let's meet Adeayo Oji. Adeayo is a business owner and also a student. She juggles both business and schooling, and she earns, but the problem is that she finds it difficult to maintain her savings. She needs a place where she can be able to keep her savings. Adeayo is 25 years old. She hates long queues at the bank. She doesn't have the expansion capital to expand her business, and she has trust issues with local savings collectors. And then let's look at our last buyer persona. His name is Musa Femi. Musa is a 15-year-old who is just fresh into the university. He's ignorant and doesn't really know much about savings culture, and he depends on his parents for allowance as well. Also, Musa's allowance is barely sustains him to the end of the semester. Now, before we talk about the Pocket Paddy feature, we decided to look at the competitors in the market, and we did a competitor analysis. We deduced that we have two different types of competitors, the local competitors and the digital competitors. Our local competitors being the Colo box that everybody knows, and then the Ajo collectors in the market. And then we have digital competitors like PiggyVest and Cowrywise. Now, we did a full breakdown of PiggyVest, SWOT analysis, their features, marketing strategies, and so much more. We understand that PiggyVest is a savings app, but they attend to the general mass. We understand that their pricing model is that it's a free app to use. We also understood that they use referral marketing, social media marketing, and influencer collaboration, not to mention but a few, for their marketing strategies. But we also understood that PiggyVest has a weakness, and that is that inside their app, they have an investment platform, but it is difficult for people to invest on a rolling basis. Then we also looked at Cowrywise. Similar to PiggyVest, they have the same features, they have the same pricing models, very similar marketing strategies as well. But we also understood that Cowrywise has a bad customer support. Then we looked at Colo, the wooden box. We now understand that Colo is a wooden box, handcrafted. Their pricing model is usually 500 to 1,000 naira in the market. Colo gives them the people the benefit of keeping their money closely. However, the major weakness that they have is that people have to break the box before they can access their money. And we understood that Colo's marketing strategy is word of mouth. Then we looked at Ajo. Ajo is mainly a market collection or group savings. It's where people just come together, keep their money. It's the pricing models is that it's free to use. Anybody can register inside the Ajo collectors box. Then we also looked at their weaknesses. You have to break it to access it. Sometimes it's not safe, it's not secure. The person that is collecting the money can decide to run away with your money. The person that is collecting the money can decide to say he's no longer interested. So the weaknesses for Ajo also are stated out here. Now, let's look at the features and benefits of the Pocket Paddy app itself. Now, we designed Pocket Paddy in such a way that it attends to the students' specific needs, their basic needs. So we have the Chow feature, which gives students the benefit of earning food stamps when they save inside the Pocket Paddy app. We have the Waka feature, which gives students the benefit of saving towards their transportation, and they earn voucher cards, which they can use on our dedicated transport vendors. Then we have the drip savings. Of course, we all know students want to look good, they want to look fashionable, and they can save towards their fashion goals inside the drip savings. They also get to earn a 5% shopping discount where they can go to our dedicated shopping vendors and buy from them. Then we have the tuition feature. This gives students high savings interest when they save up their school fees. Then we have the group Paddy, which means that you and your friends and your loved ones can come together, save inside the Pocket Paddy app, and then gain a high savings interest. A major benefit of Group Paddy is that no one person can open it. Unlike the Ajo, one person can run away with your money, but no one person can open it. All the students that are saving there have to come together, impute their unique phrase before they break the Group Paddy money. Then we have the Business Paddy lock. This is basically tailored to business owners who are also students. They get to save their earnings, and at the end of the day, when they are ready to break it, they also have the opportunity of getting low interest loan from the Pocket Paddy company. Now let's look at our unique selling proposition. The major thing is that students that sign up and save will earn food stamp, transport vouchers, shopping discounts, business loans, and so much more when they save inside the Pocket Paddy app. Now let's look at our key differentiators. Our number one key differentiator is that our app focuses on students. Unlike where we have our competitors focusing on the general masses, The Pocket Paddy app is focusing on Nigerian university students. Then we also have the fact that we are offering them food stamps, vouchers, discounts, and others. Then our last feature, our last differentiator is that it is tailored to the university's needs, not just the regular target savings and every other thing, but just to their specific needs. Now, our unique value proposition is that it tailors to the needs, just like I have just said. Moving on to the brand strategy, this is how Pocket Paddy is going to go into the market. We looked at our different values. The major thing being that we're student-centric. We focus on the students' needs, we're trustworthy, and we also want to financially empower our students. The brand positioning is that it is a platform that enables students to save money. They get to save towards their specific needs. They get to earn interest as they save, and they also get to save with their friends. Our messaging is educational, conversational, friendly, and helpful to the point. We have also looked at some of the people that we want to partner with and collaborate with, one of them being Money Africa, Financial Jennifer, and also campus influencers. Then we looked at some media organizations such as Tech Cabal, Benjamin Dada, and Tech Next. Our colors and visual identity, which I'm sure you've seen all through this slide, is orange, black, and white. And then our tagline, we decided to make it pigeon because our app is already pigeonalized. So we called it Save Money Now, so money will save you later. All right, so this is where I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to pass the mic over to my partner, Akachuku, who will take you through the next slides.
Thank you very much, Queenette. So starting with the content strategy, first of all, we laid down our KPIs. That is the KPIs for the general content strategy, which is number one, to generate 5,000 app downloads, and also to point it out, we measured the content strategy to focus on the first 4 months, that's a quarter. So the first one, to generate 5,000 app downloads, to increase traffic to the website by 10%, and to ensure 60% of the users are active savers by the next quarter. Because we noticed that most of the time people download digital apps and then just leave it on their phones without doing nothing. So moving on to the next slide. Apart from the KPI, we also visualized the sales funnel. We noticed that is a little bit unique when it comes with to fintech digital apps. The person we started first with awareness and acquisition. That is to make the markets aware of our products and then get them to download and sign up. Then conversion. Now the conversion is that they will have to perform a conversion, conversion action, which I will define later. But it's okay, I can define it as actually to save with either of our savings features, which she explained earlier, and then retention, which is to keep them coming back and saving consistently. So let's move forward. So now starting with the awareness and acquisition, the goals for the awareness and acquisition is to generate 5,000 app downloads and then increase our website traffic by 10%, though we didn't add it here. The third one also is to increase traffic to our social media platforms. So let's start with the content formats. Now, the first content format we plan to use are social media posts, that is videos, text, and images. And then the promotion plan, to use call to actions to encourage shares, that is to encourage that is following us on the next channel, probably from Twitter to Instagram, especially from TikTok to Instagram, and so on and so forth. And then to add tags to boost organic reach. And then distribution plan, we, like she stated earlier, the people we have to collaborate with also are campus influencers, which we believe that will go around the campuses to pick influencers that will not be able to that command a following, not able to that command a following currently in their campuses. Then the second distribution plan to run ads on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, because we noticed that these are native platforms that most Gen Zs, which are our target audience, and university students use. And our measurement plan, use social media platform insight and buffer to measure reach, impression, engagement, and so on. Then the traffic and app downloads generated from unique influencer coupons. Now, for the campus influencers, we're giving them unique coupons, which when they are posting to their audience, the audience will use that coupon to sign on to the platform, and then we can trace where the person is coming from so that we can know the influencers to continue with. So the next slide. So we have the second one, the blog post and ebook. Now for the ebook, we have 10 ways to earn extra money as a student in Nigeria. The primary focus of the ebook is to get their email addresses. It's just majorly as a lead generation tool. And the article is building a savings culture as a student. Then distribution plan, paid Google ads, paid social media ads, paid placing in newsletters or digital media partners, which she has mentioned earlier. And then the promotion plan to create social media posts from the ebook, that is to repurpose the ebook and the article into and post on our different social media channels. The measurement plan, Google Analytics to track ebook, they track the ebook downloads and then track traffic coming from the article and the distribution plan. That is the distribution plan, the paid Google ads, and so on and so forth. And then the SEO strategy, we've pinned down our target keywords with the help of SEMrush and then keywords everywhere, earn extra money, and then how to save. And then our SEO strategy also to feature posts from influencers in the article and the ebook, so that it will encourage them to reshare it also on their platform, which will also drag traffic to our website. And then also it will also help us to gain backlinks. They were able to reference the blog posts also when they are writing on their own platforms. Then we have to distribute across campus, social economy, and communities. We notice that most universities have either an Instagram handle, a TikTok handle. So we collaborate also with the administrators, the admin of those groups to also post our content there. Okay, the next slide. Next slide, we'll hold a webinar in conjunction with Money Africa for the future, that is saving for the future of Pocket Paddy. Now, the Money Africa, we pencil them as part of our media partners. Then our promotion plan, our distribution plan, and then the measurement plan, the number of sign-ups to the webinar and app downloads after the webinar. Then the average watch time, our goal is to have an average watch time of 70%. So now the next slide. So, and then we have an article targeting the bottom of the funnel keyword. We noted there's already a search volume for alternatives to PiggyVest and calorie-wise alternatives. So we're using those keywords to write an article. And then for the landing page, we noticed that most articles, there was already a search volume for PiggyVest versus calorie-wise. So since our product is a new product, we just need to hop on that existing keyword volume. We added versus Pocket Paddy, but we'll use a landing page that is showing the comparison between our three products. Now the next slide. Okay, now we move to conversion. The conversion is to ensure that get 60% of app downloaders to save using any of the saving accounts. So let's move forward to the next slide. The first content format we have is that we have an onboarding email, because we believe that the major thing that makes a customer to perform the next action is the experience he has when he signs onto the product. And then the next one is a 1-week welcome email sequence detailing how to use the application, benefits of using the application, and so forth. And then in-app user notification, nudging the user to save. Then we have our measurement plan. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, so the next slide is for us to write a blog post detailing how to use the application to save. And then we'll collaborate with influencers to create video products tutorials. That is just like a product walkthrough and specific aspects of the application. Then we have the promotion plan, distribution plan, and the measurement plan. Let's move to the next slide, please. Then the last one, to host a Q&A session with students titled Maximizing Saving. That is saving maximally as a student. Now, the important note is that we will now return the question, repurpose those questions from the Q&A into different blog posts, because we believe that most of the time it's easier as a company, as a beginner company, to instead of targeting just keywords, to target the pain points of the audience, the existing pain points of the audience. So we have the promotion plan, distribution plan, the measurement plan. So let's move to the next slide.
Please note your time is up. Begin to run.
Okay, so for the retention plan, is measured to get 40% of app downloaders to become consistent monthly savers. Let's move to the next slide, please. The social media posts promoting discounts and other offers. The next slide, please. Then the case study that is featuring recurring savers of the month series, that's featuring the savers of the month. Then the next slide, please. Then our implementation, Akatu, that is, I will handle the blog posts in conjunction with freelancers, and then to create the email marketing campaign. And we have Anita and Adia here to create the social media posts and ads, and then Queenette and Jennifer to handle the influencers and then manage webinars. Now, all this content strategy, we believe that is just a living document which will be updated as time goes on. Thank you very much.
Awesome job. Awesome job. Awesome job. Thank you very much, Akachiku Quinette. Adiayo. Sorry you couldn't present. Your audio wasn't working. I don't know if is it working now? It's not still working, is it? No, we can't hear you. So on your microphone, there's a drop-up button. And once you click on it, you see the option to select a microphone. So you probably have to just select the microphone that is working. Try to, you see there are different types of microphone there. Just click maybe. Without any further ado, try that. Let's know if it works. Let's see from our panelists. Easy, Tolu, over to you.
Okay, hi guys. So well done to everyone on that Zoom. I'm glad that it wasn't just one person that gave that presentation. So real quick. So yeah, I think in multiple places in this document, you mentioned average watch time being, I think you said 70%. Can you speak more on that? So when you say average watch time of what? Because I didn't get that part. I saw it come up on the webinar bit of it. I think I saw it come up somewhat like two other places again.
Okay, the average watch time which we are referring to is that is the time that people watch the webinar. That is before dropping off from the webinar, because we know that most people.
Webinar you're referring to.
Yes, yes.
Okay, please go to the next slide where this average watch time is mentioned. I think that was the first one. Okay, hold on. So exactly. So here as well, this says write blog posts detailing how to use their platform to save, and then also collaborate and influencer to create a video products tutorial. So this watch time also refers to this video.
Yes, yes. Though we were supposed to add more, but because of the time, I think this slide is actually lacking an important aspect also of the measurement plan, apart from the watch time.
Okay, so go to the next place where this watch time is mentioned again. I know there was one more place. Yeah. The Q&A session with students, maximize. So I'm curious because this 70, how did you get to this 70%? What was your process?
Okay. Okay. Why we use 70% is that we came to the agreement that for someone to be able to gain maximum value from the webinar, at least they should be able to have watched 70% of the webinar for them to be able to gain maximum value. And it's just a benchmark for us to gauge how engaging the webinar was, essentially.
All right, no problem. Was that the only one I had? Okay, yeah. Tolu, do you have any questions?
I don't have many questions per se. Okay. Oh, I have like feedback. So yeah, fantastic presentation. I like how Quinette presented, and she really did so well. And yeah, so I like the ideas. There are a lot of them. I guess there might be too much. I don't know how to explain this, but I don't know how you are going to execute all of this. What's the time frame for this project?
We're working with a quarter, like
Okay.
that's 4 months.
Okay. So it's a lot of ideas, and I don't know how you're going to like execute all of this within that time frame with the team that you have. But yeah, they are majority of them are fantastic ideas. So that's there. I like the USP. The USP is like interesting, and I like that. I like the tagline. The tagline made me laugh, and that's good. For the content strategy, for the keywords, so I saw somewhere where you listed a couple of comparison keywords.
Let me see if I can get that.
Yeah, I think this slide, yes, this slide. So where you said piggyverse alternatives, and Akachuku mentioned how he was going to utilize that. Is there a way you can like explain for that? If it's like maybe like 1 minute.
Okay. We noticed there was already but first of all, we acknowledge that our website has low domain authority since we are just launching. So we actually found an existing keyword which people are already searching for, piggyverse versus cowrie-wise. Now that's an existing keyword that people are already searching for. So instead of us to just create a new keyword, piggyverse versus pocket party, which we know that people are not searching for yet, since we don't have the awareness that others have, we'll just hop on this existing keyword already. That is piggyverse versus cowrie-wise versus pocket party. So anybody searching for piggyverse versus cowrie-wise, we still also find us in the search engine.
How are you going to use that keyword?
We are developing a landing page around that keyword.
On your website?
Yes, a separate landing page, apart from the home landing page.
And not a good
Majorly
idea.
Majorly for comparing the three of them.
Not a good idea. But I hear you. It confused me a bit, and I wanted clarity. And now that I know I have clarity, it's not a good idea. But I hear it. Okay, yeah, that's all from me.
Yeah, but Tolu, do you want to like just for information? Do you want to share why it's
Okay. So if you are going to be using that keyword, piggyverse versus cowrie versus pocket party, it will be better if you use it as a guest post. So you use it as a guest post on, say, Tech Cabal or TechCrunch and all of that, where it is outside your website. It will not be nice to do a comparison article on your own website. It happens. I know TransferWise has stuff like that on their website where articles around comparisons. Zapier too has that.
I think Seller too has something.
Well, yeah, having that as a landing page is not entirely a good idea. So it will be best if you have like have that like as an article. I will have it as a guest post somewhere else, where at the end of the article, the call to action is, oh, come and use, or the comparison is geared towards making you feel better, making you look better than all of the other competitors. So yeah, not as a landing
thank you.
page. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
So I have one more question. So your competitors so far that you stated are cowrie-wise, piggyverse, right? But from like the USP and the features that Pocket Party has, I'm assuming that the lifetime of a user on your platform is probably 4 to 7 years, because what happens when I'm no longer a student, right? Does Pocket Party have features that will be beneficial for me as somebody who's not a student anymore? If no, then I mean, is it safe to say that the timeline of a user is pretty much 4 to 7 years? I'm guessing like that's how long people stay in school. I mean, if it's not external factors.
Okay, so to answer your question, we worked with a case study, and our case study specifically said university students, and that is why we tailored our features to attend to university students. It's not like we're going to focus only on university students. If the case study had said, look outside the box or do to the general mass, then our app would tend to the general mass. But we have a case study that says university students. But also the way that you're looking at it is a bit different from how we looked at it. The fact is that students will always be there. There will always be students in the world who need the Pocket Party app. So if you're done using the app as a student and then you move on to another app, that's fine. But we'll always have students coming in who would need our services. So that would keep us in the market.
Wait, hold on. I think what's Easy is saying is, so you have one particular student, there's a target audience already. You created a buyer persona. You have one person. The person is a student. After graduation, should the person delete the app?
Okay, no, we have a business app there, a business feature that lets you save towards your business goals. Because once you're done with being a student, you're looking towards your career. So we have a feature there that gives you the benefit of saving as a business owner. So that should also attend to their needs there. I don't know if that answered
And
your
also
question.
as a job, as a 9 to 5er.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
And also as a salary earner, as opposed to just business owners.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that can also attend to salary earners. In our buyer persona, we also mention salary earners and business owners. So yes.
Okay.
Okay, all right, no problem. I think that answers the question. Thank you very much. Yeah, well done to everyone in that team.
Yeah. Yeah. Good job.
Great job, everyone. Well done to everyone. On Team Olympia, thank you very much, guys. This has been awesome. Well done, job to every single member of every single team. To all the work you did. You guys have done amazing. I'm proud. I'm happy. I feel super elated for the work you guys have done. Having to come and present it, hear the feedback. Shows courage. Shows that you understood what you've learned in class. And you're able to make use of these things, whether in a simulated environment or in the real world as well. So well done once again to you all. At this point, we're going to hear general feedback from our panelists, overall feedback from, our presentations, how it looked, the things we said, things we can, do better if we have no chance to do something like this, or we are in a position to do something like this again. General feedback from our panelists as we begin to round off this particular session. Over to you, Easy, and to just give some general feedback. Okay, while they are preparing their general feedback and general comments, let's hear from the students. I'd like to hear from maybe like one person per team. How is the pulse in your team right now? Tell us, because I can see a lot of people in the chat box in their different groups already chatting, and there's a lot of things going on there. I'm not going to spill the beans, but I want to hear from you guys here. What's the pulse in your team? How are you feeling personally? What do you feel? What's your feeling? What's the feeling from a couple of people, from a couple of us? And I feel like calling names here, but I wouldn't. I would like that you come up and just tell me how you're feeling at the moment right now.
Right now I'm feeling
I just need
very.
Okay, let's take it one by one. Faith, go ahead.
You want to talk?
Okay, Faith, go ahead.
Well, I think it's been an amazing experience. I really like how each team approached everything. Like, it shows how diverse that we all are. Even the teams that worked on similar things, there's a strong diversity between Unicash and Pocket Paddy, the two educare platforms. So there's different ways they approached it. And it was just interesting to see how everybody tackled the case study. And yeah, it was a little scary that we were the first team, but I think we enjoyed that. And yeah, I'm just proud of my team members and everyone. So it's been exciting. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm happy and proud of the work you guys have done as well. Emanuela, then we have a lady.
Okay, I just wanted to say that, I'm happy that we got to do this. My team and I, we were so nervous, we argued, we did this, but everything was beautiful at the end of the day. And I'm proud that I got to do this. When I saw the case study, I'm like, Jesus Christ, can I really do this? But yeah, I did it, and I enjoyed every process. I enjoyed every learning journey that this case study took me on. So yeah, it was fun, and I really like Pocket Party. I really like how they took to the streets, and yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, great. I like that. Thank you very much for sharing that, Manuela. Thank you very much for sharing that, Manuela. Olaide, you raised your hand.
Hi. Yes. I think this is actually a really great experience for me, first off. It's an eye-opening experience, and I liked that each team brought on their A game. each team like knew what they were doing, and I love to see that. Well done to everyone. And to my team Artemis, gorgeous girls. I actually enjoy working with every single person on the team, even with our night vigils. And I like the fact that everyone was like given equal opportunity to like hear their opinions, exchanging ideas. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, thank you very much, Olaide. Does anybody else? One more person, Akers? Anybody else?
Yes, I just want to say that it was really amazing. It was stressful. And there's one thing that many people don't know here. I just told my team yesterday, and that is that I am pregnant. I'm 6 months pregnant. I've been taking this content marketing, 6 months pregnant, working hard. Sometimes the baby will want to stress me, want to take me out, but I say, no, mama's got work to do. So yeah, I've been working hard. And on behalf of my husband and I, Arinze, who unfortunately dropped out of the class because, Papa's got to work too. We enjoyed ourselves, and hopefully Arinze will take on the next content marketing class. It was nice meeting everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for sharing that, Queenette, and well done to you. Solid. Queenette, like, yeah, you're queen and more. Yeah, well done to you. Wow, that's so great. That's so great. So great. Yeah, let's now hear from our panelists. I believe our panelists are now ready to share with us.
We are cracking me up.
Yeah.
Hi. First of all, congratulations to everyone. Well done, Queenette. Queen indeed. But yeah. We've given like individual feedbacks to everybody, but I would say that's something that you should definitely, and I think like this feedback is more geared towards the second team. What's the name again? What's the second team's name? Yeah, exactly. So we said for, I think it was the third team, try to make your slides as interactive as possible. Avoid making your slides look too texty, because I think that's what I noticed with you guys' slide. The texts were just too much. It just felt like a lot of words. It wasn't as interactive. It wasn't as interesting as should be. But yeah, that's one feedback. Then the other one as well. There's something I was going to say, but honestly, well done to everybody. You guys did an amazing job. Shout out to the first team. I liked that I liked how, I would say that I liked how, so you guys started off very strongly. It definitely felt like you guys knew what you were doing. You had everything figured out. Your slide was very extensive, and we pointed that out as well. So well done. But yeah, in general, well done to everybody. And I myself, I enjoyed, doing this. I enjoyed being here. I've learned a thing or two as well. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so first team, I don't know the names. Colossus, yeah, I remember the name. First team, Colossus, brilliant presentation. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the way they were interchanging the presenters. So after a while, someone take over.
Yeah, that was very sleek.
Sleek. That they practiced this
I
thing.
I feel like they had practiced this thing and timed themselves and said, you know what, we're going to do it 15 minutes. We'll give ourselves
and it was on point.
Because they actually, because she said, yeah, see, she said they practiced because they actually finished before 15 minutes.
And they completed everything, and it was extensive, and they were
very
points. So yeah, it was great. I like the ideas that it gave. And the funny thing is, it wasn't like over the top ideas, like they were regular stuff, but I like it, and they presented it well, and the execution was just on point, perfect. For Giza, like you said, it was texty. and it was one person talking. I felt sorry for him because I felt like, and I don't know how the team works, but I felt like he did the work, then he presented it also. And I felt so tired for him, that kind of thing. So, and it looked like if all the team members put their hands together to do that work, it was going to be better than that. I know that's for sure. And yeah, kudos to Olatunde and Okwe. And I know it wasn't easy. For the presentation guys, the ones that came with the colors and everything, yeah, you made me happy with the colors, like endorphins everywhere. It made me happy with the colors. Ideas too were on point. Presentation was not like Colossus. I won't lie to you. You wanted to give that, but if you gave Colossus your presentation, like your slides, and you allow them present it, oof, nobody's touching them here. And yeah, it was the presentation, the slides were good. Presentation was also good. And the ideas were like, yeah, fantastic. For the last team, I actually like their ideas the most. I don't know why. I like the USP. I like how Queeness presented it. I like how I even noticed like a couple mistakes in the slides, and she just looked at it and like, no, this is not what we wanted to say. And she did her best. I like that part. And yeah, the ideas for the last presentation, I don't know, I really like the ideas the most. They looked simple, but they were just a lot. But I like the ideas. And yeah, you guys really, you did well, because I'm putting myself in your shoes. I'm putting myself in your team. Nah, I don't think I'll create like as good a presentation as you guys did. So yeah, it's fantastic. That's it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tolu, and thank you very much, Easy. Well done once again to everybody on the team, like everyone. So before I share, because obviously, I shared with you guys what the panelists will be scoring each everybody on. Before we do that, I want to see everybody's face and just like have like a quick, just everybody put up their cameras. Let's have this quick snapshots together. I think I mentioned it earlier, and I think leads are prepared. Yeah, put in your videos. Let's have a quick snapshot together. Where, yay! I can see beautiful faces coming up. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. So yes, just let's have a quick snapshot together where we are just seeing beautiful people. Oh my goodness. It's been a great experience with everyone. Yes, Tolu, Emanuela. Okay, whose face am I seeing for the very first time? Is there a face I'm seeing for the first time? Yeah, I think this is the first time I'm seeing Praise face on this call. I've never seen Praise face, but yeah, I've seen Praise face today. Okay. All right, Tolu, hi. That's Tolu. Where? And yeah, okay, don't worry. I'm taking it already like this as you bring the cameras. Just put on a beautiful smile. Just put on a beautiful smile. And yeah, I think we have it. We have a couple of them already. Don't worry. I'll share it with you guys. You see it on Slack. I'll share it with you guys. We have a couple of them. But yeah, this is beautiful. Can't you see? My face. Nice to see you. Face. Without any further ado now, I'm going to now share the screen to show you what we what the panelists graded and everything. So everything was graded over 10. And I just like sharing this screen so you guys can see it. Then everybody shouts, yeah. And but I mean, one thing I must say before I totally share this is you guys have done amazing work. I have never in my life seen a case study team where everybody did 35 slides and above. This is the very first time in all the travel boot camps I'm seeing every single team do like 35 slides and above. Never have I seen that been done. So you guys are unique because you guys all did extensive work. So that I say well done to everybody and great. What we are going to be sharing now is just take it as feedback. Feedback as an opportunity to show that you've done great work, and feedback as an opportunity to show that you can still do better. Do you get? And the most important thing at the end of the day is that you're able to take whatever you've learned from this particular session, take it into the world, and use it to, you know, improve businesses, scale revenues, and do wonderful things. Okay. So without any further ado, and without all my, you know, motivational speech and everything and all the things, and everything, yeah. You know, we all have great wins to take away from here. Everybody has wins to get. I'm just going to share the screen, you get. So I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to share the screen so we can all see it, and we can all just see it and see what we have there. I'm going to increase. Okay, can I increase this slides bigger and you can see? Yes. Okay, so you can see here how it was and how it is and stuff. So 12 points for each team. You can see it here. And yeah, congratulations to Team Colossus. You guys did a very, very amazing job. Congratulations to Team Artemis. You guys did an awesome job as well. And congratulations to you guys for this awesome work. And Giza, you also did an awesome job. There's just a little bit of collaboration I was needed to bring it all to life. But yeah, well done to everyone. Congratulations to everyone. Does anybody want to say anything from Team Colossus? Anybody want to say anything from Colossus?
Screaming in our group chat.
Yay! Oh my God, guys! Our 8 p.m. meeting. Oh my God, I can cry. Oh, thank you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. Like, I really have to say that. I'm so proud. Like, the dedication, like, we met every day from the day we got the case study at 8 p.m. to like 11. And that level of dedication, I'm just happy that we paid off. And congrats to everybody else too. Like, we're so inspired by your slides. I don't know if Barakat and Emanuela have anything.
No, I'm just happy. I'm just really happy. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm just happy. Barakat, maybe.
Yeah, they are blending pepper in my background, but I'm really, really excited. I'm really, really happy and glad. I don't know, like we put so much work and but yes, thank you so much, the panelists and Favor. Yeah.
Our rehearsals helped us because we rehearsed by 7:30 this morning. So it's nice to see that you guys saw that it worked. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you, Favor, as well, for very, very involved. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anybody wants to say anything for me to that team, Artemis, Olympia, Giza? I'd love to hear from you guys as well.
Hi, this is Faye Shire from Team Artemis. Congratulations, Faith, Barakat, and Emanuela. I think you guys actually killed it for real. I mean, everybody killed it in general. It was exciting to see like the diverse thought processes like everybody had. I mean, we had like similar, like the same case studies, but like everybody had something new and exciting to think to talk about. So it was really great. And also, yes, we too were meeting from 9 to 1 a.m. Can you beat that? So, but still, it was well deserved. I won't lie. Like from the get-go, like Nick, I saw you guys slides. I was like, yes. And then we're like, we're wild. We're all very wild. I was very wild by everybody actually. So thank you very much, Izzy and Tolu. We thought Tolu was going to kill us like for the SEO part. We put in a lot of effort because we thought there was going to be a lot of grilling and all of that. So I'm glad that everybody agreed with our thought processes and all of that. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Felicia, for sharing that.
Hi. Yes, hola here. First of all, congratulations to Colossus, Barakat, Faith, and Emanuela. I kind of was actually looking out for you guys. You guys are looking my competition in my head, and congratulations, you guys did did well. I liked your presentation. I liked how easy and felt like I was listening to like a radio channel where people are presenting it. It was nice. Then for my team chemists, oh my goodness, you guys are like the best. We were not meeting till like 1 a.m. Today we ended our meeting at 4 because we even had to like practice and do a lot of things and go over our slides again. I like the fact that everyone, like the collaboration on the team was really evident, and everyone stepped in for it. And that person, whenever there's an idea, you're asking the other person, are you fine with this? What do you think? We're like thinking together, and I enjoy working. Like that was like the definition of teamwork for me. And yeah, we designed our slides ourselves in less than 24 hours combined. Yeah, thank you very much, Tolu and Izzy. Thank you so much for the compliments and then the feedback. We're going to like take in the necessary things and work on it. Gorgeous girls. Bye.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing that, Ola. Anyone else wants to share something before we call it a day? Anyone else?
I also want to say something. Sorry, there's still the background noise, but I want to say that I'm very, very glad for TMC, and also very glad for this boot camp overall. It has been such an amazing journey, and it has been a really, really good gift. So just really glad. Also, Triford, you guys, you know your work. So yes, thank you.
Yeah. Oh
Also,
man, I
thank
love
you,
that.
Temzi, as well. I'm also here, courtesy of
Yeah.
Temzi. Thank you, Temzi. I hope we
Big
made
shout out to
proud.
Temzi. Big shout out, Izzy, our cool teacher, and also our co-founder.
Yeah.
Thank you. We wouldn't be here without you. And also thank you, Trefford. And thank you, Favor, for being such an amazing facilitator. It was really great.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I mean, with this we come to the end of this very, very interesting experience for the past 4 weeks. It's been interesting learning. We also want to get a big shout out to our partners, CONT MKT Africa and TMC, for sending in a couple of students to this boot camp. We look forward to always doing more with you guys. And yes, to you amazing students, I want to say a big thank you to you for always been, attending classes. It's one thing that you pay to attend the boot camp, and another thing to actually attend the class. Because I've seen quite a number of scenarios where people actually, pay, but they don't come because of one thing or the other. And that's not to say you didn't face challenges. You face challenges, but you chose to be here, and you chose to see the experience through, irrespective of the challenges. Meeting at where will you hear people are meeting at you're a working class person or a student that you're meeting at 4 a.m., meeting at 1 a.m. because of one boot camp, it's unheard of, but you choose to sacrifice and you give that time to learning. And what I can only say is that it will pay itself forward in whatever you're going to be doing in the fall. It's good, whatever you're going to do in your work in the future. So well done to you. Thank you very much for choosing to learn with Trefford. Thank you very much for committing to see the experience through. And it's been an awesome ride with you all. With that, I say thank you very much to everyone. We look forward to having more experiences with you. Learning never stops. Do you understand? This is just a junction at the journey. You've completed, okay, this is just one ride, you completed it. The learning never stops. You keep on learning, you keep on growing. We'll encourage you to continuously learn. Keep on applying whatever you've learned here to your work. And you can only go. The sky is just the beginning, not even the limit again. Do you understand? So keep on taking it and keep on getting better. If you want to learn more, you can always go to courses.Trefford Africa. We have a lot of free on-demand courses there for you at the moment where you can take, and learn a couple more things. That's it for me. To you all, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you much to our panelists that give us awesome feedback. It's the cool, we target the cool and the free teacher. So they came with cool vibes. They gave us great feedback, and just encouraged us to do us. So thank you very much to our panelists, Izzy and Solu. We truly enjoyed having you come around. And yes, it's been an awesome ride, guys. Thank you very much, everyone. And that's all for me. Yes. That's all.